All right, guys, we are back out of here. Goat Hill Park 2020 Challenge, round 2 league card coverage. It's been fun to watch so far, Philo.
Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of long bombs and some big putts.
Yeah.
Good competition. These guys are really putting on a show.
They sure are.
Showing you how to do it in the wind, too. It's fun playing a long course when it's calm. When it's breezy, man, it is brutal.
This course is long. It has the elevation and the wind all come into play.
And it's got some OBs and a lot of undulating greens. So nothing's easy.
Not at all.
Unless if you throw it really, really far.
It helps.
Quite a bit easier.
Yep. You can throw it really far on this hole.
I know. I've seen these guys throw putter up shots. I'm like throwing a Firebird or something. My putter would go far to the right if I did that.
Here's that Macbeth Destroyer out of Thomas.
Man, that is so cool. Hyzer flip to flat and just getting all the glide and carry in the world.
Making Corey zoom the other way it's so far.
Unbelievable.
Taylor with his Destroyer.
There you go. Didn't quite get the nose to dip down and right, but, you know, it's out there.
It is.
In good position.
I lied. That was a PD2. Excuse me. Mike with the Z Nuke.
There you go. There you go. There's that glide he was looking for. There's your extra feet matching the grade of the hill in front of him.
Exactly. Ooh.
Nice little bounce and roll out.
That's
Wind's
good bonus
gonna push
roll.
it. Oh yeah.
That is way down there.
That is way down there.
Well done, Mike.
AB, I'm expecting a mash.
I can't wait, man. You know this is going far.
Crispy. Get over. There it goes.
Oh my goodness.
There it goes. That is so awesome. And I remember the days when I could do that. It seems like so long ago.
Oh my.
You get that thing on hyzer, and then about 350 feet, it just goes zip, flat, and then just gravity takes over. It's so beautiful to watch.
Coasting for days.
Wow, thumber approach on the second shot.
With that Nuke OS again.
Okay, that's in the circle, I believe.
You know?
Right at the crest of the hill, right?
Yeah. That was
awesome.
Fantastic upshot. Mike's second.
Looks like he's wanting it to get down in a hurry. Yeah. It's hard to judge the speed with the backhand going downhill across the wind. It's tough.
Thomas going with the forehand approach here.
He's got a big bowl to the left side of the basket. I think he's probably just trying to like nestle into the bowl and just take the speed away. There you go.
Oh, you called it, yeah. Dang, that's that distance coming in handy. They can just throw that little chip up, you know? It's going so much slower when it
big time
and it gets there. AB, similar idea.
Yep, he can even bounce it off the green if he wanted to, instead of like trying to air it in there. You know what I mean? But you know, it cost him a couple extra feet, but that's a putt for AB.
It is, yeah. That was that Glow Gator again. Mike coming back up the hill, being in the stuff. You see so many putts out of there.
Yeah, I ended up in there for the final round. Yeah, that's not an easy putt.
No.
It's hard to get a swing. AB is about, 28 feet?
Yeah, he called it.
Just about circle's edge.
Got a clean look, though, thankfully.
And the wind's in his favor. Bingo. Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice extension.
Man, look at all the green on that scorecard, Philo.
Hey, man, these dudes throw far. They should be getting a lot of green.
Taylor, after that great approach.
There it is again. That little cut putt.
Yeah, you're right.
I like
just
that.
A little baby Annie, right? Into the
baby
headwind.
Annie, that helps. Yeah, it just keeps the disc on the line you started on. You just have to commit to putting the disc in the middle of the basket.
Yeah, he's living in Oceanside right now.
I'm sure they're used to it.
Yeah.
They're accustomed to that ocean breeze. It blows the same direction almost every day, too.
That is the nice thing about here. You can, if you play enough, you can get really used to the wind. Yeah. Great hit by AB right there.
Big time.
God, was that 3 birdies right there?
I believe so. I'd say this is probably the hardest par 3 on the course. Uphill, lots of wind, most of the time blowing headwind pushing a little bit to the right. So if you try to turn something over, it's going to try to emphasize that right turn. So you got to have a lot of speed, keep the disc really flat, and hug that OB line on the right side, just like that. But he missed the height. Let's see if it bounces up. That's just about circle's edge, and it's a really safe putt from there.
Yeah, he's even discing up to a PD2 on this one because that wind you talked about. Taylor.
There you go. Let's see if it holds.
That's a force out of him.
There you go. Stick up there about 44, 45 feet or so.
Man.
Just inside 50.
I can only dream of throwing to that spot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get.
AB.
Hyzer to flip to flat.
Wow.
The wind didn't get much of it, but he missed the height a little bit. But he's still right up there by Thomas.
Mm-hmm. Great
That's
look right
still
there.
putting. Yeah, it's safe.
Oh, he threw a star XCal on that one.
Wow. Yeah, it's just really hard to commit to the height because of how, the wind is playing out there. And then if you miss your line and you start fading, there you got that big green right there. So it's really hard to challenge the height of the basket, which is what you need when you're throwing uphill. You want to get the disc to the ground of the basket, the level of the basket.
Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong.
A lot of things can go wrong. You got a long putt for birdie here.
He's staring it down.
He's feeling it. Pushed it over a little bit much.
Easy to do, though.
Yeah, especially jump putting uphill. It's really easy to lose your balance.
Thomas.
Looks right about on the circle. A lot of chains and no sticky.
Sure was. AB from just a little bit closer. That awkward footing, though.
Yep, uphill stance.
Look at him trying to figure it out.
Oh, yeah, that whole balance, transfer of weight. And it's so easy to lose your balance when you're pointed uphill. But he figured it out. No!
Oh!
The basket regurgitates it. That's just brutal, man. I know what you're talking about, AB. I go through that all the time, man.
Look where his disc is. On the clear opposite side of the basket. Like it shouldn't be possible to get there.
I know, man. That's like, hitting a three-pointer and the ball hits the net and pushes right back out. No good. That's not how it's supposed to work. I feel you, AB.
Oh,
those eat me up too, man.
We're going to be punished by seeing this in slow-mo, too.
Why did we have to see this again? All the way through.
That
tickles
slice
off the back rim. Double tapping out.
Wasted a great putt. Oh,
well.
Let's see if we can get back on hole 12. There's eagle opportunities finally for these guys anyway.
For Thomas and AB, for sure, eagle opportunity. The other two guys got to get in a really good position to have an angle to attack. AB and Thomas both have both angles pretty covered with the speed and distance. So, yeah, I'm looking to see a couple at least eagle opportunities, maybe even 3.
Thomas with a Star Destroyer, 75 mile an hour.
The wind's pushing it over. Let's see if it gets stable. Not a terrible action, but
not as good as round 1.
Yeah, I'd like to see him ride this line with that speed and finish more left.
Yeah,
kind of a little bit short.
Started a little higher up the hill.
Oh no!
So he's in the crack.
I saw that just trickle and disappear.
Yes, he's gonna be standing about. You're going to see waist up when he stands in there and throws out of it.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
AB is drifting. Oh, that wind just got under his disc and will not let him stable up in time. He's going to be in some weird stance for sure. He can still get around the corner and make an easy 4, though. Oh, a little low.
Yeah, see if he gets skipped, though. It's possible.
Let's see if it gets the edge and rolls now. Nope.
Yeah, so he's hanging out by the crack.
Yeah, odd footing, but, if you can get anywhere past this shadow, you got a good opportunity to get up and down.
Yeah. So Mike throwing here.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty. Go. Beautiful. Up on the flat.
Yeah, he's getting up and down from there, most likely.
He's got plenty of arm speed, so.
And here's Taylor.
That's just cold, man. That is just cold, man. Those types of things eat me up when that happens to me in a tournament. You're like, man, out of all the places to land on this big old fairway, I find this thing.
Like a crack, man.
I'm in the crack.
So here's AV's second shot, and he's not going where you think he might go, Philo.
I have no idea. Was he going for a roller?
He's going this right gap over the things. Yeah, you'll see.
Wow, he's going like Eagle McMahon, crazy Simon route. Yeah. Backdoor action.
This thought never occurred to me in my whole entire life that someone could just go do this.
Oh, man.
And AB's going to try.
Must be nice to have young ligaments.
Get that power.
Fast discs. Well, let's see if it clears all that stuff.
So he's a little bit, he's on the very edge of the far side.
Okay.
So
should be able to get up and down there.
Yep. Thomas saw
Said,
AB go
what?
up there.
I can do that.
He's like, well, I'm closer, so I should.
These guys are too much.
They
man.
are. So Thomas also didn't put quite, and he didn't get flip up he needed. So he's actually like 3 or 4 feet from where AB is, kind of in a bush.
Wow. Get up there. No way. Simmer down.
I thought that was going to dunk in for a second when I was filming it.
Crazy.
Yeah, really cool shot.
So he's looking at his birdie still, right?
Yeah, he still got a birdie look.
Nice.
And Mike looking for one of those as well. It looks like
just perfect. Nice.
Nice shot, man.
Nice controlled approach from there. So these guys are putting from eagle from the babushka.
Yeah, so this is Thomas up first.
He's got a downhill putt, and it gets real fast if he misses, so let's see how aggressive he gets.
Trying to figure something out in there.
It's got to be a lot of fun for these two guys being so equally, skilled.
They are, aren't
battling it out.
Yeah, any hole they could outdrive each other.
Oh yeah,
it's
fun.
It comes down to execution.
Absolutely. Well, it always comes down to execution.
Yeah, but
especially when you got, good bid.
Yeah.
You have that much speed, things can go wrong so fast. You saw when AV really tried to muster up, and you just threw a worm burner. Technically.
Exactly.
So those are the mistakes you want to try to mitigate as much as possible.
So Thomas's out did not go particularly well when he's left with this weird footing for his birdie. It's close though.
I mean, he's 6 paces from the basket.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be too much to worry about. No.
I bet you Thomas plays this hole 100 times, birdie or better 90 of them.
I saw him make a really easy eagle.
Yeah,
I believe the first
Yeah,
round,
you
right?
did.
I mean, it was like 2 really boring shots and a tap in.
Yeah, he threw a backhand drive and a forehand up, and that was it.
I don't know why he just didn't do that. See, don't do the monkey see, monkey do. Just play your game, kids.
Yep.
Don't let other people's shot influence yours unless if it's good information.
That's a good point.
He had no idea where AB landed, It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Look at these big trees blocking your entrance, all those bushes back there. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but you wasted an opportunity to...
Easy birdie.
Or an easy
eagle. Yeah, you're not wrong,
you
man.
did it before.
Yeah.
Stick with the program, Those are strokes you might need later.
Sure enough. Yeah, that's a good putt from Taylor right there.
Oh, yeah.
On to hole 13.
Yeah, this is a fun hole. It's not very long, but it's very technical. None of the guys are really trying to overpower this hill right here and land anywhere beyond the green, which is kind of surprising, seeing as there's really no OB left of the basket. But there's a lot of wind. It's really hard to get it up and over there, so we're all just kind of playing for the flat just in front of the ball golf green there.
I heard somebody on your card outdrove the basket.
I don't remember seeing that.
No? All right. I heard some crazy forehand power guy outdrove the basket.
No, we all threw layups.
Okay.
This kind of bottleneck right here, tried to stay on the top shelf and
maybe
just pitched up.
Some other card then.
Yeah, not us. It's probably that dude with that wicked sidearm.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I saw him busting him, man.
Yeah.
Wicked sidearm.
AB just playing that layup play down to the basin.
Smart play.
Yeah.
2 basic shots should net you a birdie.
Yep. Mike throwing his Predator.
That's got to simmer. There you go. That looked like it was moving faster than it was. But
yeah.
Nice touch.
Yeah, perfect placement. And Thomas has been liking this forehand out here. Kind of fades into the hill.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
He threw that 68, man. That looks so casual.
It did. Okay, that looked a little scary for a second, but
yeah,
nice speed control. Got stable right on time. AB, a lot of crossing wind in his face.
It's that glow gator again.
Glow gator, that's beautiful. Great speed control. Nice little bounce and knurl. That should be about 5 paces away. No problem. Going thumber approach. Oh, sit down.
Oh.
Wow, what a great utility shot to
Isn't
have.
it?
If you can do that, I mean, more power to you. Those things usually don't get a lot of bad ground play.
Right.
I think that's why people use them, is because, usually they kind of land on edge and just do like this weird bounce and flop.
It kind of explode all that energy really quickly, yeah.
Instead of getting a skip and a finish.
Mm-hmm. That was Thomas with a pig approach. There's a less than optimal approach from Mike.
Yeah, that might be a funky angle.
Oh, it is. He's got a little notch in the tree, though. Let's see if he can slide it in there.
That wind is blowing. Oh, gosh, yeah, those are tricky.
Yeah. AB.
Yeah, that's definitely about 5 paces. No.
Dude.
Little tiny headwind and just threw it right into the cage.
There's a bonus gift for Thomas there.
Big time. Getting one back.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Still lots of green, though. Nobody's really making big mistakes. Little mistakes are okay. It's the big ones that really hurt you.
Got it. Yeah, these guys are playing great. Slow-mo disc golf, gotta love it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously, he was throwing downhill. He saw that high to low, reach back to throw.
Welcome to 2020. I just want to send a huge thank you out to all of our Innova throwers that have supported the Tour Series program. Every player on Team Star and Champion has a special signature disc available at the Innova factory store and at retailers around the world. Huge part of what keeps us able to do what we love and be professional disc golfers out there on tour. So thank you so much for supporting it.
All right, guys, back to the action, but first, got to thank Innova for making this coverage possible, as well as sponsoring the tournament.
Absolutely.
And you, Philo.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, they sponsored all the things.
Yeah,
all the things we like.
Innova, go ahead, do it.
They're the best. Hole 14, we are going uphill, Philo.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody get up to the putting surface yet, so it's playing a par 4, even though the number's small.
Yep.
It's really steep, and there's a lot of headwind.
That's a great drive out of Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Just get into position, up and down. Thomas is going to try to get up there, though.
You know he is. Just smashing on the destroyer.
See if he gets stable in time. Little bit right, but he's up there.
He is, yeah.
He's way up there. That's an easy up and down, maybe even a long jump putt.
Yeah. See how greedy he gets with it after round 1 happened. AB.
Dang.
Ooh.
Dang.
75.
Crunchy. Turn.
He's like almost pin high, man.
Wow. That's the first time I've seen that. Into the dirt. That's such a crush. That's got to play that whole 550 that he's got.
Uh-huh.
Uphill into the headwind.
And Mike with a butte, too.
Yeah, that's a great, he's on the flat. That's hard to get up to that flat spot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a rip. So, I mean, he's in great position to get up and down. Easy birdie.
And Taylor was saying he likes to be a little farther back so he can throw the thumber.
Mm-hmm.
He was also laughing a little bit, too, but when he said that.
He's playing into his strengths, and that's
Yeah.
what you got to do. This is, a course that he's familiar with. And
It works.
yeah, play to your strengths.
Left that one a little short left. He's going to have a fun putt dealing with the trees. Here's a forehand up from
There
Mike.
you
Oh,
go.
beautiful. Easy birdie.
Showing multifaceted skills in his game there.
Mm-hmm.
Flick and nice backhand game. Good putting.
Thomas going over the top here with a little hyzer on the second shot.
That ain't too bad.
Nah.
That's in Thomas's range. AB's got to do something similar. He's blocked out.
He's got that glow gator in his hands.
Do a little poke and hope over the tree here. Good effort. Good
Easy-
effort. Not
easy
much you
birdie.
can do. Yeah, that's a lot of shrub to try to be creative around.
Thomas coming back for the bird.
No. Oh, man. The worst action possible off the basket.
This hole does not like him these first 2 rounds.
Yeah, this looks very uncomfortable and strange. I see him like flamingo putting in there. Oh, great bid. Chastity belt off the
Banded,
top.
man.
Oh, boy.
He got some good power from a really awkward stance right there.
That was incredible. A lot of speed on that putt, for
Mhm.
sure. You knew he was trying to zip it in there. He had his mind made up right where he wanted to put it, but just a little bit high.
Yeah. Thomas
Good effort.
clean up a par. I believe that's going to be the only. Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
Tritt got the birdie, too.
Tritt got the par, too, didn't he?
Well, he got a 3. That's a birdie.
Not 4. Taylor. Hey, that was
Taylor.
that was his putt for the 3.
Oh.
Mike got the bird.
Mike got the bird. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep getting those two mixed up.
No worries.
My bad.
There is a B with that crush up the hill. Stupid far. He's going to try and throw it stupid far again on this one, Philo.
Yeah, you got a perfect win for it. You're going to play this one left to right. There's an OB line that runs the entire right side of the hole. So there's really no need to even challenge that right side. They're just going to play that nice long hyzer flip, left center and drag it into the middle as far as they can.
Sounds like a plan. AB, Star Destroyer.
There it is. Boom.
75.
Beautiful height. Beautiful
Ooh.
height. Nice long carry. Great angle on the attack out the gate.
Look at this thing, man.
Awesome. 630 feet with a tailwind. He's thrown it 100 feet further than on the previous hole.
Just ridiculous. Here's a
He's
rip
trying
out of
to
Mike.
follow that same line, but didn't quite get that nose to dip, and it's going to kind of stall out and bail left, but it's still out there. Still, respectable. It's a rip.
You can definitely birdie from there, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
This hole, if you don't have the super big arm, is going to be 2 full shots and then a, manageable 250 approach.
Yeah. Thomas and AB can get there in 2 when they're feeling like it. That was Taylor putting his Destroyer pretty far out there. Thomas and his
Taking
Destroyer.
a full run up, getting up and over on it. I hope that's not too much.
Looks like it, Philo.
Oh, no. Is he going to get... Ooh, did he get greasy and stay in?
Yeah, cut rolled kind of
No
back towards the
way.
fairway.
That was a break and a half.
It was a good one. Mike?
And he's still further than Mike's shot?
Yeah.
Get out of
And
here.
that's crazy is, a Thomas not great drive still goes really far.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I thought he was for sure going to be when I saw that thing turning right.
He hung it out pretty far left, thankfully.
I
But
missed
yeah.
that part.
Taylor ripping on his Destroyer again.
Mhm. Force over and let that thing bleed back towards the middle. Just get as much as you can. This is basically like a driving range shot. Just blast it as hard as you can.
He's got that Nico game, that
Mhm.
force over
Get
flex.
that force over flex.
And Thomas, despite the drive not going perfectly, is still going to try and attack the pin here, Philo.
If that thing opens up a little bit, that might be it. Oh, there it is. Wow. Get a good skip on the finish, too. Get out of here. Inside the circle looking for an eagle after a garbage drive. Unbelievable.
Not wrong, man. AB, he wants an eagle look too, Philo.
That thing's got to get left in a hurry. It's just stalling out. That wind out there.
Yeah, that's
is-
it.
But he's still up there. Wow. Deceiving camera work. Looked like he was a little further out, but he
Mhm.
still circles edge.
He finished perfectly pin high, which helps.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, I feel like he's forcing a forehand here.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. It's just the wrong angle try to come around the backside of that pepper tree. You just need to throw a little bounce hyzer shot, something like this off the thin stuff, and then that grass is usually really sticky.
Got a little trickle, but
That's
still not bad.
Yeah, it's still right there, 6 paces from the basket.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of wind to think about, but that's about it.
Thomas for a 3.
That is incredible. What a recovery shot. Did you see his body action on that putt?
Yeah.
Everything wasn't together. His rhythm
Uh-huh.
wasn't together on that putt. He kind of lurched a little bit before he did his normal routine.
Yeah, I saw that.
Maybe he was thinking about something in the wind too much.
A little hitch in the giddy up.
Mm-hmm.
There's an eagle, though.
There you go. Nice and smooth, flowy putt. Cash money.
That's such an incredible 3, man.
All right. Well, he's still got a putt for his 4.
He does.
Little tailwind as long as he keeps it up. No, that's twice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was in and out.
He's been all over this basket. It just doesn't want to nestle. I think he even hit the pole on that one.
It did hit the pole. Oh no.
Same thing? Like,
Yeah, he didn't get over the rim.
yeah.
And get spit out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was like flare off the rim and then okay, it's a headwind, so yeah, the wind's probably gonna blow it out. So a couple of annoying bad breaks for those fellas on their putts, but good efforts off the tee and fairway shots up to the green. AB putting another notch on his eagle belt.
He's got a couple hundred of those.
Unreal.
On to hole 16. Another chance for some big arms to open up.
Yeah, and this is another, but the angle control is super huge on this hole. There's really no OBs. There's a big mandatory there, obviously, on the right side. We are not playing this basket position up here to the right. The basket's now been moved straight ahead because there's a lot of interference with the ball golfers and us being on the property at the same time. So they moved it to the long and straight, and you can see it straight out there in the distance by the palm trees. You know, AB can mash it pretty much down to the base of the hill and have another eagle opportunity if he matches the angles right.
Star Destroyer from AB. This one is
just
not
didn't
turning.
get over on it enough. It's really hard to do in the headwind because usually when you do that, then the disc gets sucked hard to the right.
Yeah.
Such a fickle thing. Very fickle. You know, when they have that much speed and they want to be aggressive, it's hard to really hit those lines perfect.
He is thankfully down kind of in the other fairway, though, in the flat.
Mhm.
So, you know.
Thomas is kind of chasing him down. I don't know if that's going to get straight enough, is it? Oh, yeah. Hang on. Hang
Chill,
on.
chill. Oh.
Sit.
He trickled over as well.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I did see him throw an amazing recovery shot from over there in the first round.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Big Annie up and around all the stuff out there and just brought it right back over that green.
Actually landed right where the basket is today.
Wow, exactly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Incredible. He would have had a drop-in eagle.
Mm-hmm. Taylor? Forcing
Mashes
over that
it over. Let's see
destroyer.
if it hooks up because that
It's
OB
thinking about it.
Nando. Okay, he's okay.
Okay. Long grass robbed him of a couple feet, but still, that's
Mhm.
a great look right there. Mike will be up first with this second shot, Philo.
Yeah. Well, these guys throw so fast. As long as they keep it mostly straight and down the center, they should be fine.
They can carry the valley.
you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, the wind's getting under that one, or on top of it, I should say. Just pushing it straight down.
Not going to be able to see the basket, but he should be able to get to the basket.
Absolutely. It's totally within range.
Taylor, after a great drive, looking to follow it up with a good second.
All right, let's see if that gets stable on time. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Greatly executed shot.
Well played.
Mm-hmm.
And AB. So he's on the fairway of 3. He's going to have to be forced to throw a big ante to get back into the correct fairway.
This takes all the arm speed right here.
Yeah, I've seen this end in disaster for Kevin Jones last year.
He's got it up. He's got it on angle. Let's see if it carries. Panning out. Yeah, no problem. He can get up and down. Easy 4 from there.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Thomas.
Something
He had
similar.
options here. I felt like he could have threaded a gap over here, but he's try to go around all this stuff.
Maybe he's just more comfortable with this, big ante angle.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of space out there to work with. That's getting slammed. Ooh, is he up there on the tee pad at 3?
That's exactly where he is, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't cut and roll down the hill. That would have been a disaster.
Very much so. It's a straight cliff over
Yeah,
there.
there's nothing good over there. He might be able to spike hyzer something into the green from where he's at if he's not too close to that fence.
We're looking at Mike's third with a ghost right here.
Nice flat action off the release. Nice.
He got that putt.
He played the wind very well on that shot. If he would have thrown a hyzer, it would have lifted on him. He threw a little turnover.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that kind of kept the disc from lifting as it got up the fairway. All right, so you did have a nice little...
Yeah, it actually ended up being
Cool.
a pretty nice spot.
Wow, well, he got bailed out,
He sure did.
I thought he was going to be a little tighter up to the fence and have to get creative, but he just had a little poke out.
It kind of cut rolled once it got
Yeah.
up on the tee a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he was going to cut roll up to the fence, and then he would have, some kind of weird flick or something to get out of that. But hey, man, take the breaks where you get them.
Absolutely. That was a glow gator up from AB.
There
Looks
you go.
like star framing this thing. Looks like.
Big time. Nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Bunch of well placed shots by excuse me,
Taylor
Taylor
and
and
Mike,
Mike.
yeah.
A pair of nice shots, I should say, and then a couple of wild ones.
Some great scrambling out of
Some
the.
great scrambling, some 10-30 rated scrambling from the boys.
That power comes in handy.
Big time.
Good
Yeah,
putt,
things
Mike.
have changed, over the past 5-10 years.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started showing up, man, there's only a handful of tracks that were really built for the Crusher. Now it's kind of like becoming the norm, and the deuce or die, is kind of ending.
It is,
in
isn't
disc
it?
golf,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Kind of lowers the importance of putting a little bit.
Big time.
Yeah. Hole 17, just right across this valley, but easier said than done to park it.
For sure. There's some wind gusting. You're throwing down the hill. You're trying to match angles, judge the wind. AB's got the box here. I'm thinking he's going mid-range.
Glow T-Bird 3. Close.
Okay. Didn't quite get over on it enough. He's going to bail out left, but he'll have about a 35-footer.
Yeah.
A little bit sketchy on the putt. It's downhill. Gets fast back there.
I believe Thomas is going.
He was going mid-range off
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rock 3. That's right.
For sure. That makes sense with his arm speed. Just hope that it gets a little bit of flat and gets pulled over by the wind a little bit.
It's trying, man. It's trying.
Go. Knurl. There you go. That's in the circle. I'm sure he would have liked to see it get more on the line of the basket, but good effort.
No shame in that. We got a pinnacle rival out of Mike.
Whap. That's the shot that I like to play right there. He's kind of.
He just got hated on, man. I don't know. It looked like it had more life than that.
Yeah, it did. He throws so fast too that I'm really surprised to see it come up short like that. It's like the air just sucked the bottom right out of the disc, you know.
Taylor's flexing something
That
over
needs to
here.
Get stable in a hurry. Come on, disc. Let's go. Bouncing knurl. All right, there you go. It's about pin high. Can't tell. Maybe circle's edge.
Yeah, pretty close to it. That was his force again.
Unforced error here for Mike.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a little frustrated with that. That was a good effort on the line, but that error just didn't allow him to finish through the green. Have to salvage his bogey.
AB, though, he's looking for a 2.
Yeah, it's a tester, that's for sure.
Yeah. You know, he expects
Jumper. Cash.
Ooh.
AB.
There was some want on that one,
Oh,
Philo.
big time. He committed to that fully. You know, it's really crazy. You know, the more that I've been watching and, you know, paying attention to the other players, you can really tell when a putt's really going, you know. They totally commit. Everything in their action is going to one spot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the disc goes. On some really hard putts, too. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just like a standard putt. I mean, really difficult, you know, undulating greens, cross breezes, head with breezes, all kinds of stuff going on. OB right there, and they're like, whatever, I'm going.
They are.
It's crazy. Back in the day, you'd see dudes throw really soft, floaty Feldberg-style putts. You know, I don't want to go too far. These dudes are, you know,
Don't want to miss the comebacker.
jamming a 45-footer
Like,
at
there is
50
no
miles an hour.
comebacker.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, don't have to worry about a comebacker when you bang the first one.
There we go. Thomas. He's cool as a cucumber, isn't he?
That one held on.
Yep. He's like, ooh.
All right, guys, on to our finishing hole, hole 18. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's not a bad hole at all. I mean, just throw a nice sharp hyzer right down the middle. Try to finish a little left. It'll open up the fairway into the green on the second one. Unless you're, you know, Thomas or Anthony, and you can just throw a putter or something for an upshot, which I could not, but, you know. It's a great hole. Nice finish, a little undulation on the green. You know, it makes you think about your angles coming in on your landing and don't want to overthrow the hole and then have the death putt coming back. So
yeah,
definitely want to land, you know, finishing into the hill and have a nice little tap in for your final birdie of the day.
that seems like the play, right? Just blast it into the hill. You know,
Yeah,
reduces your
for
margin
sure.
for
I mean,
error.
if you have that kind of speed, then yes. If you don't, then you have to really shape your shot in there. You know what I mean? And then you're just hoping you finish by the basket. But these guys have so much speed that they can club down, you know, and some of us don't have that luxury. We got to really throw all we got 2 times in a row to get 860 feet.
Man, AB threw it all he
Smoke
got.
showed that thing, and he was a little bit right, but he's got a great flick, so it's not a big deal. 543
On a rope.
on a hyzer, one angle,
Yeah,
one angle, no turn.
just AB things.
Thomas is a little inside, but it's standing up, and it's probably going to get its nice stable skip too. Not a bad slide.
Yeah, got that good golf.
He didn't
golf
really
fairway.
get the edge skip, but he got
Yeah.
a nice little fairway green.
Taylor?
Got some air under that one. That should be finishing nice and left. There you go. That's a nice clean angle into the green from there.
Mike with a Z nuke.
Oh, this ought to be a smash. Boom. Get that stable edge.
Get it.
Come on.
Get it.
Go, go, go. There we go.
Look at that
drop
thing.
zone. That's kind of like the, 380, 390 range, somewhere around there. Not super far, not really short, but, if you're sliding past that drop zone or that ladies tee, then you're feeling pretty good about things. Going roller into the green. Wow, that's a new one today.
Yeah, and this one just never stood up for him.
Yeah.
I think that's a destroyer.
I think he should have just thrown his destroyer he's been throwing all day and just trust that same shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the wind, I don't think, is really susceptible to that shot right now.
He's got the distance for it, too.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got plenty of arm speed. That
Yeah.
was an interesting choice. May have just cost himself an extra stroke, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he throws in a long putt, salvages it.
Mike, the nuke
Looks like
again.
he didn't commit to the side of the basket he wants, but, you know, I
Yeah.
can't really tell where he's at.
He's like pin high left.
Mm.
Yeah. You'll see it here on Thomas's throw most likely. This is a Thunderbird out of Thomas.
Little half-speed Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Letting it get real straight and glide out. Get it. Money.
Ooh.
Perfect. Great speed control.
Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really mute.
Shape the disc and just let that natural, you know, glidey kind of flight pattern just do the work for him. A-B getting aggressive. Ooh. One more
Gator.
speed and that was in. one more little go and that's in there.
That is Taylor's upshot, and that is not good, man.
A little short.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. He's in the circle, I believe. But
Yeah.
can he get there? Oh, good run.
Mike was trying to finish on a highlight, gave it a good bid there.
Yes, he did. Solid playing, though.
Oh, yeah, man.
Solid playing.
Yeah.
No huge mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it pretty clean.
And here is Taylor to save.
I know it, buddy. Got to get the hand in the basket.
And that putt put you on the future card for round 3.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize. I wasn't really paying attention to all that stuff until like after the round was over, and I took a quick look at the leaderboard after, you know, I finished my round ahead of these guys.
Uh-huh.
And I saw that these guys were a couple sticks ahead of me, and I was like, all right, guess I'm on the second card. And as I'm getting ready to pull out, Alan comes and runs out there. Hey, you're on the lead card tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
You get to sleep in 10 more minutes.
I actually didn't. Yeah, it's all good.
Fair enough, man. Some good birdie finishes there from your leaders, though. It looks like Thomas will be taking a 2-stroke lead over AB.
Heading into the final round, 18 holes to go, and it's going to be a great one for you guys. It's going to be a battle right down to the end. I can feel it coming. Those dudes are so equally matched. This course is, you know, equally suits both of their skill sets. You know, it's going to be fun.
Okay, we'll get Sias to join us as well.
Hey, Sias makes the lead card.
Always good to see that guy.
Awesome.
Philo, thanks for the time, man. This is great, dude.
No doubt, man. It's always fun to see you, brother. Thanks for having me on.
Good time, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the finish in round 3. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah.